To the supervisor of stewardess personnel, International Airlines American, from the supervisor of stewardess personnel, International Airlines European. Dear Ralph.
Something wrong, Mr. Beecham.
Flies, Miss Fosdyke, flies. I hate them. The past few days, 2 of them have been constantly buzzing round this office. Living on borrowed time. Where was I? Dear Ralph. As you know, for the past year, Miss Margaret Ralston has been on loan to this division, and the time has now come to decide whether she should be retained for a further year. It is my personal and professional opinion that Miss Ralston is a distasteful little creature.
Mac is a distasteful little creature.
A distasteful little creature for which I have no further use.
He's firing Maggie.
Miss Fosdyke, you've no idea how pleased I am to see that one go. Now, if I could just get rid of that other one.
He wants to fire me, too.
Where was I? Yes, it is my personal and professional opinion that Miss Ralston is a fine young lady, an excellent stewardess, and a credit to this airline. It is with great pleasure that I request she be retained for a further year.
Hey, Mill, is that you?
Yes.
I'm in the kitchen. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing's wrong. What could be wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I was wrong. Well, I'm just fixing myself some coffee. You want some?
Please.
Let's see. I asked you if you wanted some coffee, and you said yes. Then I handed you the coffee, and you weren't there.
What?
Okay, I'll try again. Millie, would you like some coffee?
Oh, yes, thank you.
It's nice to see you're back again.
What?
All right, Millie. I know you well enough to know that something is wrong, even though you say nothing is wrong. What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh, all right. Maggie?
I'm here.
Oh, yes, something is wrong.
What is it?
Well, it's about you. Us.
Yes?
Well, I was thinking
Yes?
about reading some newspapers.
And?
And what?
And what else? First you talk about something being wrong, and then you talk about reading a newspaper.
Well, of course. The reason I want to read the newspaper is because something is wrong.
Millie, that doesn't make sense, even for you.
It does if what's wrong is your job. I'm looking for a new one.
Well, what's wrong with the job that we've got? Millie, why are you looking for a new job?
Look, we've been with the airline for over a year now. I'm getting tired of it, aren't you?
No.
I mean, we're slipping into a rut. Rome one day, Paris the next. I'm bored with it. Aren't you?
No.
Of course you are. Now listen to this. Let's see. Oh, look. Wanted. Young ladies to drive laundry vans, good wages and free dry cleaning. There, doesn't that sound exciting?
No.
Oh, well, how about this one? Girls wanted to train for rewarding careers in fish and chips industry. How about that?
Millie, we have a perfectly good job, which I like very much.
You don't want to leave the airline?
Of course not.
Well, Maggie, supposing we have to leave the airline.
Oh, Millie, don't be silly. The only reason we'd ever have to leave the airline is if we were
Gonna get sacked or something.
I didn't want to say that.
I didn't want to say it either.
You mean
Yes,
fired?
fired.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I know you've done some pretty stupid things in the past, but fired?
Maggie, I'm not talking
Mr.
about...
Beecham thinks that he can fire my best friend and get away with it. He's got another thing.
Maggie.
Oh, what?
He is not firing your best friend.
Well, who's he firing?
He is firing your best friend's best friend.
My best friend's best friend. Me.
Yes. He's decided he's not going to renew your loan with the European division. So
Why me?
that's exactly what I said, only I said, why her? Now, look, here's one. Bright, attractive young ladies wanted for customer relations work involving beauty aids. That sounds nice.
No, it means selling lipstick door to door.
Oh, all right. Oh, look, fascinating positions for any girl...
Millie, I don't want to hear about any more new jobs. I want to hear about the one I'm losing. Tell me what Mr. Beecham said exactly.
Exactly?
Exactly.
Well, he said that he'd be glad to see you go.
He said that about me?
Well, he dictated it, so he didn't actually say it. He wrote it.
He wrote it about me?
Yeah, and you know something else he said?
I don't want to hear what else he said. Oh, boy, have I got a few choice words from Mr. Beecham.
Yes. I've got something I'd like to say to him, too. Now, dear Mr. Beecham, it is with great pleasure that I tender my resignation to you and your stupid airline.
What are you doing?
Well, you don't think I'm going to stay at International Airlines without you, do you? Over the past year, I have found you to be an impatient, irrational, and
Irritating.
oh, it's marvelous, irritating man.
Millie, are you determined to go through with this?
Nothing is going to stop me.
Okay. You want some hints?
Oh, why?
Like, you know the part about the irritating and irrational man?
Mm?
Cross out man and write in creep. Double E. Great. Now write, not only is your personality obnoxious,
Not only is your person... How do you spell obnoxious?
O-B-N,
Opie.
make it horrid. Double R.
Not only is your personality horrid...
But you're one of the biggest? No, they never let us get that through the mail.
Well, how about this, then? Not only is your personality horrid, but your socks don't match.
Oh, great, great, great. His socks don't match. How do you know his socks don't match?
I don't, but it's worth a try.
Mr. Beecham,
Miss Ralston, I have something to say to you. May I come in?
please do. I also have something to say to you.
As you know, your period of loan to International Airlines European comes to an end quite soon.
So I've heard.
May I sit down?
Oh, the world is your settee. Why not, Mr. Beecham? What you don't step on, you sit on.
I don't quite understand.
Oh, nothing, nothing. Go ahead with what you were saying.
Well, I was saying, is something wrong?
Millie was right.
What is it now?
Oh, nothing, nothing. Go ahead.
Well, regarding your loan to this division, I'm delighted to inform you that we have decided to extend this arrangement, if you are so inclined.
You what?
I'm saying, let me put it another way, would you like to keep your job?
With you? With the airlines? I mean, in an airplane as a stewardess?
That is your job, isn't it?
Well, there was some talk about a career in the fish and chip industry.
Fish and chip industry?
Well, you see, Mr. Beecham, I thought... Well, someone told me that. Well, what I really thought was I didn't think you were going to let me stay on.
Why did you think a stupid thing like that?
Well,
That ought to give the old stinker something.
speak of the old stinker.
Hello, Miss Grover.
Mr. Beecham just dropped by to tell me
Oh,
that...
I know why Mr. Beecham just dropped by.
Mr. Beecham dropped by to tell me that he's extending my contract. I'm staying here.
Here? But I thought that...
Yes, well, we all thought, didn't we?
Yes, but I...
Well, I'd better be going. Close your mouth, Miss Grover. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Did you hear that? I've still got my job.
I don't understand it. I heard him say he had no use for you.
I guess he just changed his mind.
I guess so.
Well, I'm not going to be fired. Aren't you thrilled?
No,
Why?
because I am. As soon as Beecham gets that letter of resignation, he's gonna fire me.
What letter? That letter.
Excuse me. Can you help us?
Oh, what's the problem, girls?
Well, you see, I wrote this letter to my boyfriend, and in the heat of the moment, I said one or two things. You know how it is with letters that you post.
Oh, I know how it is with everything you post. Letter post, registered post, parcel post. It's my business to know. Like a postcard, I'm a postman.
Yes, well, we were wondering if...
Oh, I know. You want your letter back, right?
Oh, yes, how did you know that?
Well, it's my business to know.
There's no problem then. You'll give us our letter?
Sorry, everything in this box is the property of Her Majesty the Queen.
Well, I'm sure the Queen wouldn't like this one. She won't miss one letter now, will she?
I don't know, that's her business. My business is putting these letters into this sack.
Oh, honestly, I can't tell you how important it is that I get that letter back. My boyfriend is very highly strung, and anything might happen if he gets that letter.
And the jealous type, eh?
Oh, insanely.
Yes, and possessive. He follows her everywhere. That letter might do strange things to him.
Yeah, you know, last week I forgot his birthday and he threatened suicide. What if he did something drastic?
I'd let him. Seems to me you're better off without that nut. Bye-bye.
Well, maybe it'll get lost in the mail.
Or maybe Mr. Beecham will open it and think that it's a practical joke from somebody else.
There's a better chance it'll get lost in the mail.
Maggie, what are we gonna do?
Well, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe if you go in and explain the whole situation to Mr. Beecham, how you resigned because you thought I'd gotten the sack.
Well, do you think it'll work?
It might if you get him in a good mood.
Oh, well, there goes that idea.
Wait, Mill. Look, I know it's a long shot, but this morning Mr. Beecham was friendly enough. Maybe if you take him some kind of a present, something to break the ice.
Present?
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Look at that, Miss Fosdyke. You've no idea how long I waited for that.
Well, you know what they say, Mr. Beecham. Good things come to those who wait.
Well, I've certainly waited for this. A genuine Anthocharis cardominis.
Really?
Commonly known as the orange tip.
Oh,
A real butterfly, Miss Fosdyke.
I'm so happy for you, Mr. Beecham. Just goes to show that virtue is its own reward.
Now, it clashes with the swallowtail.
Mr. Beecham, I'm sure I'm not bothering you. Could I see you for a moment?
What is it, Miss Grover?
Well, I just wanted to give you this.
What is that?
Well, it's a gift.
Gift for me?
Well, it's nothing much.
Well, a gift for me.
Yes, well, I just wanted to buy you a present. It's only a paperweight.
My...
Your
Is
butterfly.
butterfly? Oh, your butterfly.
A lifetime of waiting.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Well, I only wanted to. Am I fired?
How can I sack a girl whose only sin is trying to be friendly? But I would accept your resignation. I don't suppose you'd care to submit one.
Resignation? Oh, no. No.
Shame.
Oh, Miss Fosdyke.
Were you looking for something, Miss Grover?
No? Well, yes, actually, I was looking for a match. Do you have a cigarette?
Just what do you want, Miss Grover?
Well, confidentially, I was in reception just now, and I heard this gorgeous man asking what was your office number.
A man? Asking for me?
Yes, yes.
No. He must have been asking for another Miss Fosdyke.
No, really. A very distinguished man.
Distinguished.
Tall and sensuous.
Sensuous.
Greying at the temples. So I thought if you'd like to pop down and have a look at him, I could take over here for a while.
Oh, dear me, no. There's a time and place for everything.
Oh, but I promise I won't tell her so.
No, it's very kind of you, but a good soldier never leaves his post.
Oh, well, Miss Fosdyke, may I look through those, please?
Mr. Beecham's mail.
Well, you see, I wrote this letter, and I think it may have got into his mail by mistake.
I'm sorry, but no one looks through Mr. Beecham's mail. Not even me. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's.
If only there was some way we could get into Beecham's office. Those letters are sitting there right on his blotter.
So's Miss Fosdyke.
Maggie, do you see what I see?
I see us out of a job.
No. The window cleaner's cradle. Look, you see, it's right underneath Beecham's office. Now, it'd be the easiest thing in the world for me to pull myself up to the 5th floor, climb in, get the letter.
And fall out the window? No.
Oh, but Maggie, it'd be so easy.
No.
Look, I tell you what you could do. You could stay in the outer office, distract Miss Fosdyke, and I can climb in. And then if anybody else comes along, you can make a noise like a cricket.
Oh, Millie, this is the most ridiculous idea that you've ever had. And I have no intention of... How do you make a noise like a cricket?
Why, Miss Ralston, another lovely day.
Isn't it? Tell me, you haven't seen my umbrella, have you?
An umbrella? I don't think so. Let's just have a look.
Darn kids.
Well, I could have put it here, but I'm sure I would have remembered a strange umbrella.
Oh, well.
Good morning, staff.
Good morning, Mr. Beecham.
Oh, what a lovely day, isn't it?
Certainly is, Miss Ralston.
It's a nice day for a walk in the country. I can almost hear the crickets. Crick, 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 crick.
With respect, Miss Ralston, the sound of a cricket is nothing like that.
It isn't?
No, it's much more like this.
Oh, that's a very good cricket, Mr. Beecham.
Well, I suppose I should know. I was blessed with a very good ear for insects.
Really? Do some more noises.
Well, there's the... I think this is hardly the time or the place.
Do you do birds? I bet you do birds. Fabulous. Can you do a nightingale?
Male or female?
All right, now keep calm and don't panic. Now remember, don't look down. Don't panic. All right, look down and panic, but don't fall.
Right, Miss Ralston. Now let's get down to some work. Miss Fosdyke, will you come into my office and bring your notebook with you? I've got an important memo I want to dictate.
Mr. Beecham! Mr. Beecham! There's a girl on the ledge outside.
A girl on my ledge?
Yeah.
I might have known. Miss Grover, what on earth do you think you're doing out there?
Praying.
Please don't talk like that, Miss Grover. Suicide is no escape.
Suicide?
Well, nothing is ever quite as bad as it seems. Look, why don't you step back here into the office and tell me what's worrying you?
Well, you said you wanted me to resign, and this seems quicker than a letter.
Wanted you to resign? I don't want you to resign.
Promise?
Promise.
Pretty promise?
Pretty promise.
But you said yesterday that you wanted me to just get up and leave.
Yesterday you weren't standing out on the ledge. Now, don't be silly. Come in.
No.
Please.
I don't mean no, I won't. I mean no, I can't. I'm stuck.
Stuck?
Yes, I can't move. I've got vertigo.
Vertigo? Ever heard of an air hostess with vertigo? That is just about the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life. Vertigo, indeed.
Millie, I think Mr. Beecham's right. You better come in now.
I tell you, I can't.
You mean you're not fooling?
Oh, please don't say fooling. It sounds so much like falling.
Excuse me.
Oh, please be careful. Haste his waist.
Shut up, Miss Fosdyke.
Now, Mr. Beecham, stay very calm and don't look down.
It's too late, I just did.
Well, then don't panic.
It's too late for that, too.
Well, please don't fall.
I'll try not to.
You have vertigo, too?
No, I'm not dizzy.
Oh, well, then it must be a fear of high places.
It's really more a fear of falling from high places.
Oh, please don't say that. Now, think survival. Remember what it says in the airline's manual. It says, in cases of emergency, keep calm and don't look down.
Doesn't say that in the airline's manual. At least I don't think so. I can't remember.
Well, look, don't worry about it. Just close your eyes and we'll wait until somebody comes. We'll wait until...
Miss Grover, don't panic.
I'm sorry, it's the wind. It's tickling my nose.
Miss Grover. Miss Grover!
Jump, Mr. Beecham, jump!
So you don't really want to resign?
No, Mr. Beecham.
I was afraid you'd say that.
The whole thing was a complete misunderstanding.
People who are convicted of horrendous crimes always say that.
Oh.
I can only caution you, young ladies, that in future you should make sure of the facts before you act so rashly.
Yes, Mr. Beecham.
Oh, yes, Mr. Beecham.
That'll be all. I said that will be all.
Oh, yes, we heard what you said, Mr. Beecham, but we have a little present for you.
Oh, a present for me?
Just a little something.
Yes, it's a butterfly to make up for the one that well, you know.
A butterfly? That really is awful.